The Supermines has never been used before in a 2 Tower Chimps combination, and not because it's bad, but because of its insane price tag. And that price tag being $151,855 for a 520 Supermines. And with the total income you earn throughout a Chimps run being $178,909, you don't really have much money to spend on your other tower in the 2 Tower Chimps. So today guys, we're going to answer that question once and for all. Can you beat 2 Tower Chimps with the Supermines? Let's hop right into it. And also don't forget to use code MAHALICPOPS if you enjoy the content. Thank you for your support. Alright ladies and gentlemen, we are on the map 123 on Chimps mode here, and I'm going to start with my boat right here because the first combination I want to try to save up for the Supermines with is the combination of the Pirate Lord and the Supermines, ladies and gentlemen. Now you might be looking at this combination and thinking, Ryan, are you crazy? You can't afford both of those in Chimps mode through a full Chimps run. A Pirate Lord and a Supermines both cost about $185,000 combined without cross paths. And in a normal Chimps run, you only make about $178,000. However, since we are on the map 123 here, we can make good use of the discount tiles, guys, and discount both our boat and our Spike Factory by 15%. Which does make them affordable by around 100 in Chimps mode. However, it does not necessarily make them buyable because saving up for that Supermines upgrade is very expensive, obviously. So today we're going to see if it's possible. And if this combination doesn't work, I do have some other combinations kind of locked and loaded in my idea box that I wanted to try in today's video. So yeah, this should be a fun one. Now, there's nothing too crazy with the start here. Starting with the boat's actually pretty easy on this map, and I can buy the cannon ship just off the rip, and I might as well get this to Crow's Nest as well because I need the cannon ship to have camo protection for sure. The Spike Factory is not a camo solo. Now we will be waiting for, I think, this tile 15 to get removed for us, and that's where the Spike Factory is going to go. It's not necessarily the best Spike Factory location. However, we need the Spike Factory to be on a discount tile to be able to afford the Supermines inside of the 100 rounds of Chimps. So that's the only location that I'll actually be able to place it. Alright ladies and gentlemen, the obstacle has now been removed, so Spike Factory placement, probably going to place it all the way to the top right as much as humanly possible. And normally with the spiked mines and Supermines, you kind of want the middle path, but in this specific case, I don't really want many of the spikes to be thrown on the left here because that gives my boat a lot less time to kind of deal with the balloons, and it's only like one cannon that can hit the balloons too before the spikes on the left. So I'm thinking about getting bottom path on my spiked mines, which lowers the overall DPS, but allows me to target it and increases the lifespan of the spikes. And that way I can put on smart targeting and give my boat a lot better kind of time to deal with the balloons before the Spike Factory is needed. So yeah, not sure if this is the smartest play of all time because the loss of DPS is pretty significant, but I think it kind of makes sense. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think this is a smart play or not. But it's what we're doing. And we'll probably save up for the spiked mines next. I imagine our current setup can do that for us. Oh, and I also forgot to mention this. I probably should have at the start. The Buccaneer got buffed a ton, which is going to help us out for today's challenge. The cannon ship grape damage was increased from 2 to 3. The cannon ship cannonball damage was increased from 1 to 2. The monkey pirates grape damage was increased from 3 to 5. The cooldown of the Monkey Pirates was reduced from 50 seconds to 45 seconds. And lastly, the Pirate Lord number of hooks was increased from 3 to 6. And you guys have probably seen it from other people's BT6 channels, but the Pirate Lord can hook in a crazy amount of stuff now. Also, can the Spike Factory handle this? Barely. That was actually really close. Okay, so I think we can make the save for the spiked mines now. But yeah, the boat got pretty much an insane amount of buffs in the recent update, which definitely will help us out for this challenge. Not necessarily sure if it's still possible to do this or not, but we're gonna find out today, and hopefully it is. Now that we have the spiked mines up, Supermines 121.5k. So I think I said it earlier in the video that it was 15% discount for the tiles. I'm pretty sure it's 10% because it's normally 135,000, and 135,000 to 121.5 is a discount of 13.5k. So which is 10%. So yeah, it's a 10% discount tiles, not 15%. But even with 10% discount tiles, it does allow you to afford the upgrades inside of the 100 Chimps rounds. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. So I could easily buy Monkey Pirates right now, and that'd probably be a smarter decision, but I kind of want to see how long just this combo will last me. I don't think by any means it's going to let me save up 121.5k, but it should be able to last for a while, I'd imagine. So, you know, let's see. And I'll do the same thing once I buy monkey pirates. I'll see how long the monkey pirates and the spiked mines will last as well. So that'll be a fun little thing to do while we finish this run too. All right, the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Can this defend a BFB? The cannon ship buffs are actually going to help out quite a bit here. Having more cannon ship damage will allow a spike factory to tank less here. Let's see. And that's actually pretty easy for it, so it's a good sign. Round 61, however, has a ton of RBE. I definitely think we go down here. Yeah, there's no shot. It was actually put up a decent fight, but this is the point at which I need to buy the monkey pirates. I can actually afford Pirate Lord pretty comfortably here, but again, I kind of just want to see how far the monkey pirates and the spiked mines will go. So I'm not going to buy Pirate Lord right now, but that's totally fine. All right, round 63. I'm kind of curious how good the Pirate Lord is at popping this round. Now that's gotten buffed and everything. Did a pretty good work. Oh, wow. Wait, what? The spiked mines can't clean that up. Maybe if I target the Pirate Lord? There's no way the last round of the cannon ship and the Pirate Lord with this are so close. I bet if I had a better Pirate Lord monkey pirates placement where it could reach to the right here, I think I would defend. And if I defend the first set, I defend the other sets too, because the other sets will have a bigger spike pile for. That is so unfortunate, man. There's only a 2-round difference that the monkey pirates made. Pirate Lord, obviously, though, should make a lot more than a 2-round difference. This is a huge jump in strength from the other upgrades. And you can already see it here. Spike Factory does not have to be relied on at all for us. All right, guys, we are into the 80s now, round 84. We've got 67k saved up. So far, I haven't had really any issues against the rounds. The Pirate Lord's absolutely crazy. And we're about to make good use of the 6 hooks now. Yeah, you can see that in the past, I'd only be able to hook in 3 BFBs. So that's going to definitely be quite useful today. But yeah, only need about, what, 50k more, give or take, for this? I think there's 2 ZMGs this round, which is going to hook both. There you go. Pretty easy stuff. There's 4 ZMGs here. I wonder if I can hook all 4 if I get the ability back in time. Yeah, the ability's cooldown is actually pretty fast. However, I might pop them with my boat first. Wait, no, I didn't do that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I wonder if you could beat Chimps mode, hooking literally every single Moab, besides the BAD, obviously. Like, if you could get enough stallage going and, like, an energizer to reduce your cooldowns and stuff, that could be an interesting idea for a video. Trying to beat Chimps, but using the hook in every single time. I don't know. All right, we're on round 90 now. This is the main thing I'm kind of worried about, and that's DDTs. We can't obviously hook the DDTs, but around like round 95, I'm not gonna be able to hook a very good amount of them. So I'm kind of just gonna see how we do against them. And it's not good. Okay, that's not a good sign at all, actually. The fact that we would have went down to 90 without a hook in is a very bad sign for 93 and 95. And I'm pretty sure I don't get enough money to upgrade this by 95. So my guess is that I'm not going to complete this 2 Tower Chimps right now, guys, because I don't think we're going to be able to pop those DTs. It might be good against the normal balloon rounds, though. Let's see how we're doing against 92. 92 is normally a pretty difficult round. The Pirate Lord seems to be enough to kind of deal with the fortified Moabs for the spiked mines to come in clutch, though. And then these ZMGs. Ideally, I don't boat pool here, though, because I kind of want to keep my boat pool available for 93. So we'll see if we can deal with these just straight up. I'm guessing we can. Yeah, that was not that bad. All right, 93. We're gonna boat pool once the DTs come out. Oh, that actually takes care of all of them. I thought there's more than 6 DTs on round 93, I'll be honest, guys. Because if there was more than 6, we would have to rely on the Spike Factory a little bit, and things could get hairy, so I was worrying for no reason. Man, we're gonna get close, though. Like, we're gonna get pretty dang close. I think you make like 10k this round, too. We're gonna boat pool. I can use boat pools this round because the DTs on round 95 don't come out for a while. Beating this round, though, actually still could be pretty difficult just because of the sheer amount of balloons, even though we've got boat pools on our side. Yeah, spike pile is thinning a little bit. I can tell. I don't even know what to target this on. Maybe close? No, close is bad. I was only using one cannon on close. Did you guys see that? Okay. I think close targeting just lost me that. One sec. Wait, let's use the bolt pull before the ZOMGs come out. So we bolt pull some of the BFBs because the ZOMGs are slow. So if I bolt pull some of the BFBs, it actually makes this defense easier for me. Wait, if I use the bolt pull right now, I can still let the round kind of dwindle a little bit longer after I use the ability. And that way I have it somewhat off cooldown for 95. Oh, dude, we are, what? 18,000 away. I'll be like 18,000 away by the time the DTs come out. That is so annoying because I don't think there's a chance we defeat this. I really don't. This is going to be the end of us for sure. We pop, what, 1, 2 DDTs with the spike pile. And we need to pop another like 18 or something. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. In round 95, about 18k off of saving up for the supermines this try. I'll catch you guys in the next attempt. All right, guys, our next attempt takes us to Resort here, where we're going to start with Sauda, and we're going to be trying a Sauda and supermines 2 Tower Chimps combination. Now, some of you guys might look at this and think, Ryan, that's going to be super easy because Sauda has done a 1 Tower Chimps before. So why has supermines and Sauda never been used for a 2 Tower Chimps combination? Well, the reason is because supermines is obviously super expensive, as we've kind of gone over. And for Sauda to complete its 1 Tower Chimps, you needed to pour thousands of dollars into upgrading Sauda, which makes affording supermines normally not possible. So we are going to have to see if it's possible to afford supermines without pretty much upgrading Sauda at all, because if I upgrade Sauda, then that doesn't really give us the allowed room to upgrade supermines too, if that makes sense. And as for the spike factory placement, I've got to think about this a lot. I could place it like all the way back here and pretty much have these spikes only thrown super far back on the map. But it's not really what I want. I want a decent bit of these spiked mines to be thrown in this circular area, because then it will be making very good use with the explosions, pierce, and everything. So honestly, I think a placement like this might be the best, especially because in this case, I will be going for the middle path on this for the increased DPS. And if I had it only thrown in the back, I think a lot of the spikes would just time out and pretty much not be utilized damage-wise. But if I have it in a placement like this, then the spikes will be used for their damage a lot more often than not. Now, just like the boat and supermines combination, I don't think the early game here is going to be much of a problem at all. I mean, Sauda is obviously extremely strong on this map, especially in the early rounds. And spiked balls should pair pretty nicely with it. So we'll mostly have difficulties, I think, nearing round 80 plus is when things are going to get interesting for us. All right, we've got the mob here. I kind of just want to see how we deal with this. I know we'll defend it, but just how difficult it is. Let's use the leaping sword. Oh yeah, that's easy work for us. And we are pretty close to saving up for that spiked mines now, ladies and gentlemen. We can get that in 1 second here. Perfect. Now, supermines, normally $135,000. We don't have a discount tile on this map, unfortunately. That would be very cool if we did. Which means, according to my calculations, I'm pretty sure we will be able to afford the supermines mid-round 94. Which is really good, which means we have it for round 95. But that's only if I don't upgrade Sauda at all. And Sauda has a pretty slow leveling curve. So not upgrading Sauda at all, I'm not sure if we can defend till round 94, you know what I mean? So that'll be the interesting part here. And just like that, we're on round 60 here, guys. Haven't had to use Sauda's abilities at all here, but let's see how we kind of deal with this BFB. We're at level 9 as far as leveling is concerned, and the BFB is not a problem at all. I do think pretty soon, however, yeah, maybe even around 61, probably need to start bringing out the abilities here from Sauda. The leaping sword is really effective on this map though, just because it loops around a ton. And so is the sword charge, which I think, get on round 63. All right, round 63. I do get the sword charge this round. I'm not sure if I need it though, to be honest. I think we defend this round without the sword charge ability, with just our spiked mines and Sauda. Yeah, spiked mines, as I was saying earlier, it's really effective on this map because of how kind of the map's oriented. The explosions get great value on the balloons. And that round's pretty easy. All right, we're about to hit 50k saved up, which is pretty good. I can definitely tell these rounds are getting quite a bit more difficult, and Sauda's still only level 10, which is pretty bad. And you might be wondering, Ryan, it's only $1,000 to upgrade Sauda. Why don't you do that? It seems like a pretty good deal. This is a common misconception when it comes to hero leveling, Like, if I put $1,700 to upgrade Sauda right now, it's not like I'm a level ahead for everything. I'm only 1,700. Like, now this upgrade would be $16,000 or $17,100. It only puts me $1,700 ahead on the future leveling too. So there's not really a better time or place to upgrade Sauda than any other time or place, if that makes sense. You can't really cheat the system. So it's better for me just to not upgrade Sauda at all until maybe I reach a point where it might be a necessity. And that's what we're gonna do. But round 72 does appear to be pretty easy for us. All right, round 75 here. It's gonna be a nice little test because this is typically one of the hardest rounds in Chimps mode to beat. So we'll kind of see how we deal with it. We did get level 11 Sauda. We're on our way to level 12. I have not yet had to use the sword charge ability too, which is a very good sign for us. We're gonna put this on close targeting. So the sword's kind of thrown in the middle part here. And I don't think I need to use sword charge this round either. All right, good stuff, Sauda. Looking pretty decent, actually. Oh, 76. Leaping sword? Do I need to sword charge this? I don't. We still go sword chargeless, ladies and gentlemen. That's great. All right, we've got 79 coming up, and I think this is actually going to be a very difficult round for us, even with sword charge and stuff. 79 just has 1,000,000 regrow rainbow balloons. And the problem is I don't think our Sauda and Spike Factor are going to keep up, which means I'm going to need to use the Leaping Sword ability to help us out. And after the Leaping Sword ability dies off, I'm going to need to time my abilities well here so it doesn't regrow farm out of control. Do I use Sword Charge now? Let's use it now. Okay, that's going to clear screen for us, which is good. But there's still more regrow rainbows coming in. And now I've got mobs to deal with as well. So I think this might be where we kind of go down. Unless we can handle. It's close. Oh, Spike Factory just ran out. What if I use Sword Charge early? Do I have time to get it back off cooldown? If I time my abilities well? I'm not sure. Because maybe I can cycle 2 of them. I think I can. Let's use another one. And now I can use the Leaping Sword as well. This might be it. I think we beat the round. All right, yep, there we go. Round 79 was taken down. And I was worried about that because before I record like any of the videos on this channel, I do some sandbox testing, and through my testing, 79 was a pretty difficult round, but I'm happy we beat it. Round 80 though. Let's see, ZMG. Wow, it actually takes us a while to pop through this layer. Not a great sign. I'm gonna try to use this when it gets in the corner. The insides though aren't very much of an issue, thankfully, so we're good. We've got about 80k saved up now. I mean, I don't know. It might be possible, ladies and gentlemen. It just might be. Round 81, there's 1,000,000 BFBs here. I feel like I'd need to use a sword charge this round. Actually, maybe not. Let's use Leaping Sword in the corner. There, we have the super ceramics now, or the thing. The super ceramics are going to be really annoying. I definitely need to use sword charge this round. Okay. Maybe right now. It doesn't even one-shot the ceramics, but the thing is it goes through them multiple times on this track, so I think we're good either way. All right, we got it at what? More than halfway off cooldown going into 82, so I think we're fine. And we also got level 13 Sauda just now. Enchanted Blades do more damage and allow Sauda to damage all balloons. Okay, so damaging all balloons is useful for DTs, obviously, and does more damage is just always useful, so we like that. Round 82 here. How are we going to deal with these? The burn effect from our spiked mines should help out quite a bit. That's a lot of ceramics, though. I do need to use a sword charge there. All right, I think we finally beat 82 here with the sword charge in the back. I think we're good. If this, yep, one more spike in the back. All right, we're good. That round took a while, which is scary because I've got a lot more difficult rounds than 82 I'm gonna have to deal with. And we aren't even that close to Sauda level 14 either. But on the bright side, I am saved up 92k, which is quite a bit of money saved up, not gonna lie. 4 ZMGs here. Strong targeting. We're gonna need a really good sword charge on this, is gonna be what it comes down to, I think. Sword charge now. Nope. All right, sword charge now. Oh my gosh. Sword charge? Dude, the sword charge is not enough is the crazy part. It's not one-shotting the ceramics, and this is difficult. All right, I think since the sword charge is not one-shotting the ceramics, I need to hit the balloons multiple times, which means I need to use it early. Like that. So it hits them twice. But now... Oh man, now I've got like a million things I need to deal with. Use Leaping Sword. It's gonna weaken some of the ceramics for me. We have some spikes in the back, but not a ton. Dude, I keep getting close, but I just can't do it. I'm gonna upgrade Sauda. It costs 20k to do it, which means I can still afford Supermines. I've ran the numbers, but I'm gonna afford it so late into the game now. So this is gonna be unfortunate. Hopefully, though, with the upgrade of Sauda, I can beat this round. If I can't beat it with level 15, then it's looking very bad for me. All right, I can tell the sword charge ability does do a lot more. I think Leaping Sword got buffed as well with this level. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we can beat the round. We can beat the round. At least we beat it first try with this level, so that's good. All right, round 90, ladies and gentlemen. I had to use all my abilities in round 89, so don't know abilities for these DTs, but I don't think 3 DTs are that bad for me. Yeah, we should be fine against this. All right, perfect. All right, this round 91 has proven to be really difficult as well, but I have ran the numbers and I can actually afford this $5,000 upgrade to increase that and still get Supermines by round 100 if I survive. So that should allow me to beat this round, I imagine. Sword charge greatly increased damage is really good. So we're gonna use sword charge right now. Oh yeah, huge damage boost. Well, it one-shot the ceramics early, but didn't one-shot those ones, which was weird. I think we're good still, though. All right, appears we're fine. I might have just messed this up. I just used my abilities to end round 92 off. And now we have DTs on 93. I think we're good here, though. Leaping Sword's really strong. We're good. Okay, okay. Let's see if we're good against these BFBs, though. We're alive so far. Let's use Leaping Sword. Let's use Sword Charge. Oh! We're barely hanging on. What? Pink balloon? You gotta be kidding me, bro. All right, I think I finally beat 93 here. 93 has been a very difficult round for us. 100k saved up. 94, ladies and gentlemen. We needed sword charges to come in huge for us. Use one now. That did a lot. Use this on close. It did not do enough, though. We aren't even close to beating this round, I'll be honest. It's not even close. I think we have to call it here for the Sauda and Supermines combo, dude. Man. I actually had some hope in this one, but it looks like this is not possible either. Or maybe it'd do better on logs. I'm not entirely sure. Logs is a longer map, but obviously probably worse for Sauda. All right, the third and final combo, and the combo I think will work, ladies and gentlemen, and that is Geraldo and the Spike Factory. Now, obviously, Geraldo is too expensive to start with normally in Chimps. It cost $810. So what I did here is I've ran Challenge Editor, and I've done a round 7 start, basically. I started from round 7 in Chimps mode with the same amount of money you'd normally have in Chimps mode on round 7, and that way we can start with Geraldo. So even if this works, this does technically not count as a real 2-tower Chimps with the Supermines, but this would be a pretty interesting thing to test out because Geraldo actually used to cost $650 if you guys remember when he first came out. It's just unfortunate you can't start with him in Chimps anymore. But just because we have Geraldo does not make this easy, guys, because I have to put in about $150,000 into the Supermines here and all of its upgrades, which means I can't really use Geraldo's shop a crazy amount this game. I have to spend less than $20,000 in the shop in total, or about $20,000 in the shop in total throughout the match, and still allow us to beat all 100 rounds. So that's going to be the interesting part about this run. Seeing if I can use Geraldo's shop efficiently enough to beat this here. So my main strategy here to spend as little money as possible in Geraldo's shop while beating the rounds is using permanent defense, which is the shooty turrets, because these, obviously, I'll only have to spend money on them once, and they'll help me out for a while here. And probably use the bunnies as well once the bunnies become available is also going to be important. All right, we've got the Moab here. So far, the rounds have been pretty easy. I've just been placing the turrets whenever I can. However, I think it's level 13 that Geraldo actually gets the upgraded turrets. So I want to make sure I have 4 turrets available when that point hits. So I'll probably start saving the turrets sometime soon. All right, we now have hit level 10 Geraldo, so I can start placing the pet rabbits, which is pretty cool. Now I actually do have 3 shooty turrets available. I'm considering just not placing any more shooty turrets, not because I want 4 available for the upgrade turrets, as I said before, which is important, but also just because the base turrets aren't going to really do much for me late game. So do I want to just keep spending $270, which could hurt me for my Supermine save up? Or would it be smarter just to not place them at all right now and see if we can handle the rounds and then start placing them again once I get the upgraded turrets? I'll probably do the latter. If I need to place more turrets though to beat the rounds, I will, like if the rounds start to get through, but at the moment, this appears to be enough. All right, this is the first round that I think we might struggle with this setup. So I'm gonna put all my turrets on first targeting here. And you might as well put Geraldo on first as well, just because I feel like it's gonna regrow farm a little bit. I'm not sure how much the spike factory can actually handle, but let's see. I think we go down. Yeah, there's just so much regrow farmage action going on right now. Okay. Well, I can try just spending the extra $1,000 on the rest of these turrets, and we'll see if that makes a difference. It might actually. Wait a second. It doesn't. Dang it. Oh, one thing I can do is I can pickle Geraldo, which is going to put pickles on all the turrets. Now all the turrets do 3 damage instead of 2, popping them into yellow balloons. Wait, the pickle was actually so good. Holy cow. And that was much cheaper. I guess it was cheaper, but it doesn't help me for permanent defense, right? Because the pickle runs out, obviously. So there's a give and a take there, but it ended up working out, so we'll take it. And plus, rounds 61, 62, and 63 are all pretty difficult rounds, so having the pickle for these rounds is probably a smart decision. All right, round 63, let's see how we do here. I'd imagine we're fine. Well, actually, maybe not, because the leads... The leads are gonna block like crazy, aren't they? And I could use a Jerry's Fire to make that not happen. Obviously, we don't really want to do that, though. Come on, Spike Factory. Oh, light work for the spiked mines, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. That's what we like to see. And ladies and gentlemen, we now have the 4th rabbit. We got Dave the Rabbit incoming now, so that's gonna do a lot against the balloons. Did have to spend, like I said earlier, about $7,000 for that. So how much have we spent on Geraldo in total? 7,000 the rabbit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably about another 2,000-ish on the sentries. So maybe 10,000, and then we use the pickle. Yeah, maybe about 10,000 on Geraldo's items. We'll give or take. And yeah, you can see it here. Unlock level 13. Shooty turret fires faster with increased damage, and stack of old nails does more damage. I think it's also a pretty big increase for like the shooty turret. It normally does 2 damage. With the upgrade turrets, I think it does 6 damage. I'm not entirely sure what the change in attack speed is, but it is quite a nice buff. All right, haven't had any issue whatsoever since I've completed the rabbits. So there we go. We got level 13 Geraldo now. Let's place down the upgraded sentries in the better spots that I was kind of leaving more towards the center of the map. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. And I feel like we can save for the Supermines with this one. I'm feeling the most confident for the Supermine save up with this combination compared to the previous 2. Obviously, this is not a real 2 Tower Chimps because we had to modify the start and start in round 7. But it still would be pretty cool if we can accomplish this, you know? All right, we got the ZOMG incoming. We actually got some decent ZOMG DPS with all of our turrets. Got about 70k saved up so far. We popped the layer. Popping into insides. We're good. Rabbit cleaning up. Nice. All right, so we dealt with one ZOMG fine, but how about two ZOMGs? Plus, they're ramped a little bit more. Round 85 here, we've got 90k saved up, so we need another 44k for the Supermines. It appears we are good. I also noticed the shooting turrets do not have camo detection, so come the DT rounds, I'll have to use a invisibility potion to make them have camo detection. But I'm also not sure if they can pop lead balloons. So I guess we'll cross that bridge when it comes. I don't exactly know how it works with them. DTs could still be an issue like they were with the previous run with Pirate Lord. All right, we dealt with one ZOMG, we dealt with two. What about four? 87 here. Just keeps on doubling on us. I feel like we'll deal with this as well without really having to dive into Geraldo's shop yet. But let's see. All right. The rabbit is so strong. That's just what I've been noticing in today's run. The rabbit is unbelievable for like how good it is at cleaning up ceramics, even the super ceramics and stuff. 3 ZOMGs down so far. We've got the final and fourth one, ladies and gentlemen. What level is Geraldo? 16. It will hit level 20, I think. If it doesn't, is that the end of the world for us? I'm not sure. And the fourth one is down as well. Nice. All right, round 89. We've got DTs on the next round and a bunch of fortified stuff to deal with on this round. So let's see how we do. We are starting to have to rely on the spike factory a little bit, I'm noticing, which is not a great sign for us, but we still have quite a bit of stuff we can spend on Geraldo's shop while being able to afford the Supermines, which is good. What level is Geraldo? 17 still? Okay. Looks like we're fine so far against this. And we've got DDTs on the next round. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use an invisibility potion. Does that hit all this? That came out to all of my shooty turrets as well. So does this let the shooty turrets... Okay, shooty turrets... I'm not actually sure if they're popping lead. They don't pop lead? That is not good. It looks like the spiked mines does solo that round. I wonder if Jerry's Fire would be decent against DTs. I could maybe use Jerry's Fire on some of them. I can obviously use Genies as well against DTs, but Genies are expensive. And Jerry's Fire does actually last 10 rounds, so I can apply it right now, and it will last the rest of this game. So I feel like I can do that without much of a worry. I might need multiple Jerry's Fires, though. Because 92... Yeah. Let's restart this round, and we'll use... Can I use all 3, or is that too much? I'm going to do it. I'm going to use all 3. Starting to have to dive into our pockets a little bit into Geraldo's item shop, but it's a necessity. I mean, these 90 rounds are difficult, so... Maybe put some of these on strong, too. Because ideally, we just pop down the Moab class layers, and then the Spike Factory can clean up the ceramics pretty well with the rabbit. Alright, looks like 3 Jerry's Fires is enough for all of those Moabs. And hopefully the fire can deal pretty good DDT damage as well. Yeah, ZOMGs aren't a problem at all. The fortified Moabs were a lot more difficult than the ZOMGs at the back end of this round. Those weren't hard. Round 93, DDTs this round. This will be a decent test of how well the Jerry's Fire does for us. Okay, it actually did pop. It's actually popping the DDTs, kind of. Not greatly, but it's doing a little bit of damage. Definitely not enough for round 95. Round 95, I could maybe use a Genie bottle. I've kind of lost track of how much I've spent on the Geraldo's shop, though. I'm not sure if I can, like, afford to use, like, 2 Genies in this match and still get my Supermines up. It's going to be close, guys. It's going to be very close. Alright, round 94, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how we do here. If we don't beat it this time, I can use another Jerry's Fire that might make the difference. Maybe put some of these on strong right now, and I can target them to first later. Put them on first now. Honestly, this round does not seem very bad, though. We're kind of dealing with stuff in pieces, which is really nice. Like, we dealt with all the BFBs first, and now we're probably going to pop these ZOMGs like kind of one at a time here. So we have pretty much a maximum spike pile in the back too. I feel like 94 is not a problem for us. Yeah, so far the ZOMGs aren't a problem either. We're doing really well here. First. Put this on first as well. And then we got quite a bit of BFBs left though. Not out of the woods yet. No, we're good. Okay, 95. Put everything on strong pretty much. I don't, does targeting the shooter turret on strong target the Jerry's fire on strong as well? I'm not actually sure about that. Let me just try. We'll use one more Jerry's fire. I don't think this will beat the round, but it's best to test it first. I'm most likely gonna need a genie for this round. Yeah, I definitely do. Okay, and hopefully only one genie is necessary. Pretty sure this is the only way I'm gonna beat 95. We're looking decent so far. It's slowly pushing. Where's the genie at? It's actually pretty close. So we're gonna go with a totem here. We'll go with a totem up here. And we'll use all 3 glues this round. One right now. One right now. I feel like the totems are helping out a lot. And one right now. I think we got it here. Oh, barely. Okay. I feel like that was pretty much the cheapest way for us to deal with 95. 96 should not be a problem at all though, with this genie going. And then I'm guessing I'm gonna need to use another genie on 98 with our setup, because the genie will run out. I think we'll beat 97 without a genie going though. How much do we got? We need another, what, 10k-ish? I definitely can afford this, dude. There's no way I can't. 96 was actually really easy. Holy cow. I guess the genie makes a big difference, huh? Okay, creepy idols and genie both wore off this round. I could use a genie. Let's see if we can deal with these 2 fortified ZOMGs without a genie, though. I think I afford Supermines mid-round 98. So actually using a genie this round wouldn't really be bad if I afford it mid-round 98. We'll see though. I think I just beat it without the genie. We'll play it a little bit safer. We look like we're okay. Yes, sir. Round 98. Do I use the genie for 2,000 and delay my Supermines, or do I see if I can just save up for it straight up? I think we see if we can just save up for this straight up without another genie used. I feel like I'll make enough money. I only need about another 2,700. And once I buy this, it's going to easily pop everything else. 2,400 away. 2,200 away. 2,000 away. Come on. 1.6k. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Please. Please. No. Please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. We got it. Wait, throw it down. Throw another one down. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so close. That was actually so close. It's unbelievable. Wow. I think we're good now, though. It's thrown down enough Supermines to the point where we can clean up the rest. What a crazy afford right there, ladies and gentlemen. Round 99. Supermines is absolutely insane. This should not be a problem at all. Once the DTs come around, this should get exploded into the oblivion. And then round 100 as well will not be an issue. We'll beat this with over 10k saved up, which is pretty nice. So we pretty much spent barely any money on Geraldo's item shop then, which is insane. The BAD is now popped. The BFBs from the BAD are going down against Geraldo's items. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 2 Tower Chimps with the Supermines has been completed, obviously with an asterisk because it wasn't necessarily a real 2 Tower Chimps. We got 376,000 pops on the Spike Factory, and we got 1.666 million on Geraldo. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. That's it for today. My Hawk Pops out. Peace, guys. Have a good one. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, YouTube really thinks you'll like this one as well.